Yo, yo. What's up, man? We back. We back. And like what? Oh. So 50 Cent and have no say so. What's going on, Nicole? How people, what people, what's people take thought on that? People don't have no opinion on that. Now everybody has been talking about 50 Cent in this documentary that he did on Diddy. But what if you find out that 50 Cent was just a face? Would that make you view it differently? If you find out that 50 Cent was just the face of the documentary, would you view the situation different? That's the question I'm posing to the people. You know what I mean? Because Gene Deal, lying ass, finally told the truth. I think this might be the first time that Gene Deal ever told the truth, y'all, all his interviews. He only told the truth a few times. The rest of that shit was lies. But he finally told the truth. And he spoke about, in the Art of the Dialogue, he spoke about the documentary and how he wanted to get paid. I'm ready to get some better lighting. I'm ready to take up a whole pump. They ready to be mad as a bitch. Need some better light. So he spoke about the documentary. What's up, just Perez? Anybody got nothing to say? Like, you found out that Diddy, that 50 only probably got 10% of the profits, 10% of the earnings, and his role in this Diddy documentary was just to shine light on it. He was just a promoter. How would people view that, man? I need some, when people look at it the same, would people still say 50 is diabolical? Or, what would people say about him, man? What if you found out that the face of this documentary, or the guy that promoted it the most, was just the face, and that it was a gang of white businessmen behind this campaign against Diddy? What? I don't know what the fuck that means, man. Ain't nobody got nothing to say, so people don't care. That's cool. I was just asking the question. Wonder if people cared about that or not. Cause I think that is crazy. I think that is crazy. To see what's going on with Diddy, and to watch the slander campaign against Diddy. Okay, it's a lot of bad men out here. What if the guys is taking them down even worse? You know what I mean? What if the guys in suits that's taking down Diddy even worse. I'm sure it is, man. What if they even worse? Would y'all still co-sign it? Y'all still enjoy the public lynching? Like I need to know. Shit, crazy. If you think Diddy the worst, you just tripping. If you think a black man, a black businessman, is the worst, then you don't know business, my brother. I'm trying to tell you. If you really think that, then you don't know business. Harvey Weinstein was probably one of the worst. Jeffrey Epstein was one of the worst. When you consider Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, and Diddy, that shit don't even compare, man. Shit, Diddy don't even compare to the Abercrombie and Fitch dude. At all. At all. I'm just asking people. Can anybody answer that question? Or anybody answer it yet? Nobody answered the question yet. Nobody answered the question yet. What if you found out that 50 Cent is the face? He's not benefiting financially to the extent that most people would believe, and he's doing this on behest of some other people. How would y'all view 50? What if 50 was slandering another black man for the white man? Are y'all cool with that? Let me know. Is y'all cool with that? If 50 is slandering a black man for a white man, or some white men, don't nobody got no answers. That's crazy, man. I asked you a question, though. You keep saying Diddy's a nasty man. I'm asking you a question. Because Diddy, or 50, is just marketing the situation. That's it. It's a fuck boy. That is what it is. Look, let me show y'all what happened. I played this early on the earlier live. Let's go back to it. I have my phone on the charger and dying, y'all. Hold on, man. Bitch on the charger and dying. Phone probably dying too. So look at this. It's the only time Jane Dale ever told the truth, y'all. It's the only time you ever told the truth.
If you're looking to upgrade your heating system this fall or winter, then this is hands down the system you need to be looking at. These new all...
You can see her name in a news article.
I'm noticing something about Jane Dale, right? Jane Dale is one of them guys, and I think we all know this, but this just further proves what he's ready to say. It further proves the type of person Jane Dale is. Jane Dale was one of them guys. He like a go along, get along type of dude. As long as everything is moving smooth, Jane Dale ain't gonna say a word. He'll watch you be an asshole. He might even watch you motherfucking be a predator. You understand? As long as you taking care of him, Jane Dale ain't got nothing to say. So in this video I'm ready to play for y'all, right? Jane Dale talks about the documentary and why he's not on the documentary. And he proceeds to explain that throughout his interaction that he was having with the producers of this documentary, he found out 50 Cent ain't got no say. But what if everything went well, right? What if he did get in the documentary? What if he had these conversations with the producers, found out that 50 is just a face, he don't got no say-so on any final product, he's just here to promote. But Jane Dale was in the documentary, they paid him, Jane Dale would have never said nothing. I don't like them type of niggas. I don't trust them type of people. That's who Jane Dale is. That's who he has always been. That's what he has shown throughout his whole beef with Diddy. is that he will sit around. Gene Deal is the person that sit around, hears everything, and sees nothing. That's who Gene Deal is. But listen to him now.
They do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hold up.
you understand? So that's how them industry cats go. You know, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like this. So then he called me back again, and I told him, like, listen, man, don't you ever call my phone again, Kirk? You know what I'm saying? Because we had got into it about somebody calling him. He told me Groovy Lou called him and wanted to know why Gene's still doing this, the puff and everything like that. And I mentioned it on the
crazy,
Gene Deal show.
just
You know what I'm saying?
parade.
I said something. He called me back like I was lying. And listen to me, Kirk. Don't call me about what these clowns and these niggas say right here, bro. And especially don't call me talking about what I gotta fix. When in fact, you know what you told me and you know what our conversation was.
So we gotta go back.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing. So then the director, I gotta get her name, man, because it don't even sound. I want to put her on blast because she was telling me, she was saying to me that what I was asking for was crazy, and they wasn't spending money like that. I'm talking about you got footage, you got clothing, you got. I was doing footage. I had pictures, all the stuff that I had. You could figure out a way to pay them, brother, and stuff like that. And then I was telling her about some prices that I've already received, and I had the invoices to show it. And then she was calling me like I was lying. I'm like, yo, who do you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about, there's no way nobody paid. Nobody what? I say, first of all you people come with these documentaries and stuff, the first thing you tell me, y'all tell these people out here that y'all don't pay, and y'all pay. If you can make a picture look like $10,000-$15,000, you know what I'm saying? You can sit here and tell me that you're going to pay me for my time sitting right down here with y'all. You understand? So then, one thing led to another. And I was like, all right, well, then, F you. I spoke to 50. And then she said, 50? And this is exact words that came out her mouth. 50 does not determine what goes in and go out of this documentary. And he definitely don't pay. He determine what somebody get paid. It's not his documentary like that. I was like, oh, so if it's not his documentary and I spoke to him like that, I don't need to be doing nothing with you because I'm doing this on the strength of him. But you gonna pay me if I do it. So it went back and forth, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit, and then they had Kirk Burrows giving me calls and everything like that. What are you calling me for? You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Get out.
50 has no say-so in this documentary. No say-so, y'all. And everybody praising 50 for what he doing. But what if 50 is doing this for the enemy? Because it is enemies out here, man. I don't know if people knew that or not. And I ain't saying all white people, no. I'm just saying there's somebody or a group of people trying to take down Diddy. It's a group of people trying. I think we all can recognize that by how the trial went. The media perception, the false narratives, the lies. So now they links up with 50 Cent, who's an adversary. And instead of 50 Cent, you saying, you know what? Yeah, I don't fuck with Diddy. I know he took my girl and shit. Yeah, but I'm not ready to help y'all take him down. I take him down on my own. You feel me? If I want him down, I take him down. I'm not gonna link up with y'all to take him down because these same people that's taking Diddy down will take 50 ass down too. No, yo, that's not trolling, man. That's not trolling. That ain't trolling. No, what he's doing, it went way past trolling. He's not trolling at all. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's participating in a public lynching. I mean, he's being paid to participate in the public lynching. He's being paid to host the public lynching. I mean, I don't listen to Travis Scott. I look like a Travis Scott listener. Look at me, man. Do I look like somebody that ride around and bumping Travis Scott? Man, fuck no. Yo, but y'all heard what Jane Deal said though, yo? Everybody praising 50, but 50's a bitch. Like this is what Jane Deal just proved is what I've been saying for the longest. Yo, 50 is a fucking bitch. Like you can call her however call her how you want to call it. He might have been trolling with that, but he's actively participating. I can say that's trolling right there. Right there, for real. Yeah, you're right. He ain't trolling, man. He ain't trolling, yo. This is way past trolling, man. He's helping the system take down the black man, yo. That's what he's doing. I don't think you can classify that as trolling. It's more Uncle Thomas, it's more sellout than anything. I don't think we can say that's trolling. Because it's very intentional. He knows exactly what he's doing. And it's very intentional.
I know what kind of dude you is anyway. What kind of dude you is anyway. Me and you cool and everything, Kurt, but don't call me about no business with this stuff like that. And then what I found out is that he was making a deal, cutting a deal for himself as well as Tim. You understand? And I was trying to get a deal for all three of us. You understand? So that's how them industry cats go. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, this is the thing about Jane Deal. And like I said earlier, I appreciate Jane Deal for saying that, right? Because I've been through that. I think a lot of us over here, we know how this game operates. You know what I mean? So I wasn't shocked, to hear that. I was shocked that Jane Deal said it. But the reason why Jane Deal doesn't deserve any respect, even with admitting that, is because if they'd have paid him, he'd have had that conversation, knew that information, got paid, and withheld it. That's what he would have did. He would have knew that information, got paid, and it would have never seen the light of day. Nah, it's not let it go. But you don't link up with outsiders to take them down. That's the issue. It's not if your enemy black, let him go. But you don't link up with outsiders because these same people take him down. These same people who take him down. Like, you're not friends of these people. These people aren't your friend, man.
Fasten seatbelt.
These people aren't your friend. These people is here. These people are on some business shit. You don't link up with them. Anybody but them. Anybody but them. Right, sundown. They think it's funny. The amount of people, and that's what made me do this live, yo. 50 posted something about going on Good Morning America because, you can watch that in prison. And all I seen was black people laughing. I say, damn, we don't take nothing serious. Like, yo, niggas, I think I had like 20,000 comments. Like 20,000 people in the comments laughing at this buffoonery. Laughing at this buffoonery. Nothing funny about that shit, man. Not them, yo. H-Town. I can't believe you saying that. You from Houston? You think like that from Houston? You from Houston, Texas, and that's how you think, bro? It's cool to do that. Like, I ain't saying his beef gotta end. Do it on his own. Fuck you need help for? I mean, fuck you need help for, man? Somebody punch you in your face, you gonna wait and come back like, oh, I'm gonna go get my brother. I'm gonna go get the guys. Stay right here. Nah, I think you handle that shit right there on the spot, man. Then he'll be home. Beef continues. But you don't slander him while he already down. Especially when you know who taking him down. No, you don't do that. Not as a black man in America. Not as an American black man. No, you don't do that. That's against the rules. It's against the grain. That's against what we stand for as black people. You don't do that. You don't link up with the system to take down another black man. Malcolm X would have went berserk if Malcolm X was alive. Martin Luther King would have went crazy if Martin Luther King was alive. Some of these black leaders, Black Panthers, imagine if he did this during the Black Panther days. They probably would have killed 50. I don't know what happened with y'all, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's up with y'all for real. That motherfucker's weird. Y'all niggas weird, man.
I'm looking at it like this. So then he called me back. I'm looking at it like this. So then he called me back again, and I told him, like, listen, don't you ever call my phone again, Kirk? You know what I'm saying? Because we had got into it about.
Hey, Ned, know what's crazy? Ja Rule just called 50 out. And know what's crazy? Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness, man. Fuck. Know what's crazy, right? It's everything he's doing. Everything he's doing. And then, you know, we always talk about characteristics of a rat. He is definitely showing characteristics of a rat. Definitely. Rats don't have no morals. They selfish. They untrustworthy. Everything he's doing is showing characteristics of a rat. So when he do something like this, you know he'll tell on you too. You know that off the rip. You feel me? He go tell fast, quicker than you can blink. You out here moving like that. But see, that's the thing there. Most people don't even take it that far because people don't know what a rat is. You know, people just think a rat's some street shit. No, a rat got characteristics. It's characteristics that make up rats. Telling or snitching. Or snitches way before they even tell. I always tell you can peep a rat. All you gotta do is watch him. He ain't got to told on nobody. You heard me? You can peep a dishonorable, unaccountable person. You understand? And he ain't got a told on nobody. Just watch him. Look at how he treat people. Look how he look, you know. Self-centered. Willing to step on people to get to the next level. More than likely his own people. Man, you better watch them people, man. Stop thinking them niggas funny. That's why our whole community is infested with sellouts. Because we support them niggas, not knowing what the fuck to even look for. Just sad. Sad day in America, man. Black people that gave up.
Somebody calling him. He told me, Groove. You know what I'm saying? Because we had got into it about somebody calling him. He told me Groovy Lou called him and wanted to know why Gene's still doing this, the puff and everything like that. And I mentioned it on the Gene Deal show. You know what I'm saying? I said something. He called me back like I was lying. And listen to me, Kurt. Don't call me about what these clowns and these niggas say right here, bro. I had nothing, and especially don't call me talking about what I gotta fix. When in fact, you know what you told me and you know what our conversation was. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about why I'm not in the thing, the lady was talking greasy to me. She had no right to talk greasy to me. And then she told me that 50 didn't have the power.
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Yo, she had every right to talk greasy to you. What are you talking about? I told you. They need this. I would prefer you talk greasy to these niggas. Like, I think that need to be like a qualification. When you find yourself a black sellout, give them ultimate disrespect. You know, if you're an outsider or any level, I don't give a fuck if you white, Hispanic, Indian, Asian, Chinese, and you find yourself a Gene Deal, oh man, disrespect the shit out of him. That need to be quite. I think that shit need to be written in stone. we need to make that one of the commandments. When you find a sellout, disrespect them. They deserve it. The utmost disrespect. I mean, slap them around, call them wee hours in the morning, late at night. I mean, just you ain't gotta say nothing. Just let the phone ring. When they pick up, hang up. Just disrespect them just for no reason, because that's what they deserve. They don't deserve no respect, man. Why what has Gene Deal done to deserve respect thus far? He sat around and saying everything and said nothing until shit fell through. If Gene Deal and Diddy was still on good terms, we wouldn't have got one story about Diddy. Not one. He wouldn't have told not one lie about that man. He'd have act like Diddy was the best guy he ever met in his life. He changed my life, man. But since it didn't go that way, now we get all these salacious stories about Usher and Miss Wallace and fucking Justin Bieber and all these stories that we can't verify if it's true or not. But since Jane Deere was close to Diddy, or since we knew or thought he was at one point in time in life, we ain't got no choice to believe it, but believe it, because Diddy ain't ever gonna speak on it, because Diddy look at him like a fucking clown. Don't talk about she gave him disrespect. Good. You 50 years of gatekeeper. A lot of them niggas gatekeeper. Remember Jim Jones said he support gatekeeper. But see, this is the thing, and this is what I was telling urban politicians the other day. If we owned our own culture and we was at the gate, then gatekeeping is cool. But since we know that we don't own our own culture, we don't own we don't own the narrative that's being placed on us, then you should not be supporting no gatekeeping. Because at that point, you just upholding somebody else's values. You upholding somebody else's stereotypes and somebody else's views on black people. Only because you benefiting and dwelling in the same spaces. No, we need to get them out the gate. You know what I mean? Completely.
To do anything, but they using his name to like push
anything,
but they using his name to like push the whole documentary, and that's what it was about. So that's why you don't see a cameo other than the pictures they used of me on the film in the documentary. I got like 3 or 4 pictures in the documentary that I've seen of myself. Some people say they saw more, but I
gotta switch these phones. This shit's not charging this phone. I got in the live, yo. I'm still at work and I need these phones.
three different times where I was certain places and you could actually see me in the documentary, and that's the only thing you're gonna get. But the stories that they told in the documentary, bro, come on. They could have went a whole lot deeper. They could have did a whole lot more. So I ain't in the doc. I just kept doing it.
Worry about theft of your mail and packages? Wouldn't it be great if you could view?
I just kept doing it.
Then he implicating the man in murders. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he is the face. He is okay with being the face of a documentary that implicates Diddy in murders. Like and people keep acting like 50 this upstanding citizen. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all about old 50, like they call him on the news, old 50 Cent. Let's show y'all something about 50 Cent. Old 50 Cent. Let me show y'all something. That man Sean G been on his heels with Sean G page, yeah. Sean G live. Is he live now? Oh, no, he ain't live. I'll show y'all something. 50 gets probation for domestic violence case. Shit ain't no motherfucking saint. After kicking the mother's child and destroying her property during an altercation in June. Kicker opened the door at the condominium of his former girlfriend, Daphne Joy. $50 settles lawsuit days before release of Netflix documentary. Keep trying to act like he a motherfucking honorable man and shit. His ass ain't no motherfucking different. He just don't participate in freak offs. He might be worse. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Selling out, yo, you don't gotta sell out to get rich, yo. That's the problem. That's why we can't never get nowhere as fucking black people. Cause we got too many people willing to jump in line. They don't want to put the work in. They want to sell out the door. Man, fuck them niggas. Y'all better tighten up, yo. We gotta start tightening up as black people over here, man. Like y'all be over this bitch tripping. Like y'all act like y'all understand this shit. The fuck, man. You don't gotta do. That's why. That's the same thing with YouTube. That's why real YouTubers can't get on, because you got so many people willing to go the extra mile. You know, they willing to work with the federal government. They willing to tell in their videos. They willing to do all these extra things because that's what people want to see. That's what people want to hear. But the people that really got messages, the people that really got something to say, is being motherfucking shadow banned and not getting placed in the algorithm because y'all want to support fuckery and clowns, man. Y'all better tighten up, man. Black people starting to piss me off. Fucking stupid. Well, y'all, we be saying some of the dumbest shit in the world and think that shit sounds smart. Yeah, but I just got a call, man. I gotta take my ass back to work. Make sure I hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man. Like, for real, you right. It is how Diddy got as far as he did. Motherfuckers just be making excuses for people, yo. Like, yo, just accept reality, yo. 50 a clown, man. It ain't no excuse. It's no excuse for what he did. Regardless of what Diddy was, what he has done, he might have been a horrible businessman. He did some fucked up things to people. I completely understand all of that. But black people aren't taking Diddy down. If it was black people taking Diddy down, man, I would salute it. Straight up, fuck him. We need to get rid of him. Yeah, but it's not black people doing it, man. Like how black people take Umar Johnson down, I support that shit. Umar Johnson scaring the black community. Black people taking them down, man. Salute the black people. About time. But I ain't never gonna participate in an outside entity taking down another black man. And I think anybody that supports that shit, you a mother, you selling out too. Straight up and down. And I'm out.